I've learned a lot. I've learned what I'm willing to do as far as people are concerned. A test to myself, how far can I take things as far as mentally and physically with all of the dynamics to this game. It's definitely hard out here. So I've learned that when I try my best, I can do it. Aside from that, it's very hard dealing with this kind of game. I was sitting there at tribal council like, God, this is such a difficult game on a personal level because there's certain things that you wouldn't do outside of the game that you start to actually contemplate in the game to get you further. One of those being wanting to vote off Burton. He's a good guy. I think he's a good guy and he deserves to be here before Krista and Sandra. But it's very hard for me to make that decision. So I've learned a lot in this game and I'm very proud of myself. I think that I'll be a better person as a result of this game. And I'm happy where I'm at. And I'll go home and hopefully I've learned enough to share with other people and hopefully live a better life. Definitely a long journey, but so worth it. I wish I had it even longer, but I don't. I think that trying to take a step up and try to make things work to my advantage and take that leadership role, I think caused me the game, but that's okay. It was a high risk and I knew that it was. I hoped to try to get other people involved so that I wouldn't be an ultimate target, but I think in retrospect I still was, because I definitely was the messenger for most people for the remaining tribe members. But that's okay. That's the risk that I took and nipped me in the bud, but it's all right. I think what surprised me most, first of all, just the dynamics to the game, from the rain to the wind to the cold nights to not being able to sleep at night and then have to get up the next day and do a challenge, to people that have attitudes with you, for people who support you, people that you care about that ultimately, do they really care about you? There's just so many dynamics to this game, and it makes it that much more tougher. Coupled with the fact it's all in one day or 39 days. It's not, over a course of a lifetime. All of these elements come down in a matter of days, and you have to live with these people that you don't know. It's just so many different dynamics to this game that make it truly one of the toughest things I've ever experienced. Truly the toughest outside of my mother's death. So with that being said, that surprises me, but it surprises me even more to feel like I was able to go through it and continue to try to have a positive attitude. I know I've had some bad days out here, and I definitely haven't been one to be the most to get along at times. But I think overall, I still had a positive attitude, and I've tried to support not only myself but others. And I don't know, it just shows that I can still do everything that I put my mind to, and I did it here, and I'm happy about that. It definitely is a reflection being here of all of the dynamics that you have on life experiences, from people who don't get along to other people that argue to maybe it's someone that doesn't like you for your skin color. All of these different things, coupled with the fact that you have to deal with trying to find food and shelter, the elements that are out here. It's all compressed into 39 days, coupled with the fact you can't get away. Yeah, you can get away for a little bit, walk down the beach, but then you have to come right back. And you can't go for too long because if not, who knows what's happening when you're gone. So it definitely has compressed really your life experiences and all the positive, more so than negative things, compressed into 39 days. And it makes it that much more tough. It makes it that much more of a challenge, but at the same time, when you go through it, it's that much more rewarding. I've always respected and loved my family, so that's not something that will be heightened or exacerbated in any regard. It will continue to be the same. I'll try to do more things with them, just because I've been away for such a long time. As far as just people in general, it's very hard for me. I thought before to trust most people and, give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think that way anymore. Man, I really thought there are a few people out here I can trust, and I was so wrong. So it just gives you a reality check that that's how probably people are outside of this game. Yes, it's a game, but these are your hardcore people. It's still people that are inside them. And but I know it's still a game, so it's hard to decide, how will you react outside of this game. But I know I've learned a great deal, and I have to decipher what is something that I've learned in the game that I will take outside, and what is just something that was just truly a game.